ho, 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 ho. Merry Christmas and welcome to Dice Party.
Hey party people, if you weren't able to catch the last episode of Dice Party, here's what you missed. Our story began with 3 bright-eyed, if slightly chaotic, interns working at Santa's workshop. There's Tangle, the minotaur with big dreams of joining the reindeer team, Warkas, the gnome intern in the toy manufacturing department, whose enthusiasm is only matched by his questionable safety record, and Holly Evergleam, the glitter-obsessed fairy from the Department of Atmospheric Cheer, where she keeps the skies sparkly and the snow perfectly fluffy. But no amount of training could have prepared them for their first real challenge. A last-minute staffing shortage in the gift assembly and wrapping line has thrown a wrench into the final Christmas preparations. Everything was going smoothly, until suddenly it wasn't. Machines whirred, toys launched across the room, and bows flew faster than Santa's sleigh. Our interns leapt into action, trying to wrangle the runaway wrapping line, only to discover the culprit. A strange magical frost had frozen the gears solid. After a few mishaps, some teamwork, and maybe a little glitter-based problem solving, the interns got the line running again, just in time to save Christmas productivity. But trouble was still brewing. Up in the weather tower, Holly spotted something alarming on the computer system. A flickering snowflake icon with an evil grin. A virus had infiltrated the North Pole network. Holly quickly zapped it into submission, at least for now. A few days later, Tangle stumbled across a chilling discovery. Tom Tinsel, a senior elf, bound and gagged in a closet. Who tied up Tom? Is the frosty Sabotage connected to that creepy snowflake virus? And will the interns be able to keep things merry and bright? Find out tonight on the next episode of Dice Party.
Tangle, as you look into this closet and see Tom Tinsel bound and gagged in nothing but his skivvies, looking up at you with a very shocked expression to see a very large minotaur staring him down from the height of the closet and everything. And then he looks up and he just...
First of all, I'm a Rainatar.
Rainatar. I knew it was coming. Your character always has a correction.
A Rainatar?
It's Fire Giant. As you look down at Tom Tinsel and his skivvies, bound and gagged, unable to talk to you, what would you like to do? Are you going to help him up? Are you going to close the closet back? Are you going to run away screaming? What?
Warkas? Holly?
Yeah?
Do we hear him? I guess that's the question.
I mean, you guys are like just a couple, it's a couple corridors down. Like, you should be able to hear him.
Okay, especially because he's him.
Yeah, I started saying.
What do you need? What's up, Tangle?
Does Tom Tinsel have a brother? I think I found his twin. And they're playing a really weird hide and seek.
You are not aware of a twin for Tom Tinsel whatsoever.
What the heck is he talking about? Is he okay? Is he in trouble? Oh my gosh. We need to go help him.
I'm gonna start untying him.
Awesome.
You hear little feet running towards you.
Little pitter-patter. As you untangle Tom Tinsel, around the corner you hear the little pitter-patter of some feet of, Holly and Warkas coming around the corner. You guys roll up on them and you see Tom walking out of this closet in his skivvies and taking off, finally getting the gag out of his mouth. So that's what you guys roll up on.
Oh my gumdrops, what even happened to you?
Tom, why are you in the closet?
Guys, I don't know. I went up there just on the floor doing my normal thing, and next thing I know, man, I don't even know. I just woke up in there. I've been in there for the last, I imagine, a few hours. I was just going about my daily activities, helping things on the floor and having my coffee. I got my Tuesday paper, and I was enjoying my day. And then next thing I know, I woke up in this closet. By the way, it's Thursday.
I was gonna say it's not Tuesday, Mr. Tinsel.
But yeah, your characters would know that he said Tuesday coffee, Tuesday paper, and today is Thursday.
So, Mr. Tinsel, not to, totally wig you out, but Tangle's completely, legit, and it's totally Thursday, not Tuesday. So you've been out for a minute. Wait a minute. Didn't we already see him like not that long ago? Who's impersonating you? Is somebody impersonating him?
Wait,
It's been longer than a minute. If
there's
it's not
somebody on
Tuesday.
the. Oh gosh, headache. There's somebody on the floor who's pretending to be me.
It
I
seems
mean-
that way.
Unless, do you have like a twin?
That's
No.
what I thought.
No, I don't have any twins.
Yep. You've been impersonated.
Okay, that's not good at all. That's okay. We need to have a
That's naughty.
staff meeting.
That's very naughty.
Oh, we had a staff meeting.
Yeah, we've had a couple. You were there, but now we know you weren't there, even though you were there at the same time you weren't.
Unless that was you.
So, like, who do we need to... Do we need to talk to Mr. Mintsticks? What if Mr. Mintsticks is, like, totally in on it? Then what do we do? That's
No.
naughty. That's definitely naughty.
No, hey, no. Pepper wouldn't do anything like that. Like he's not gonna be doing anything like nefarious. Anything like that. I've known him for too long.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I should have known that. I did know that.
His first name is Pepper.
You didn't know that?
Peppermint.
I don't know.
Is he related to Peppermint Johnson? Oh, I would just die. Can I
No,
meet her?
his last name is Mint Sticks.
His last
Oh.
name is Minstick.
Are people
Well, but,
related
like-
by first names from where you are?
No.
From
You are from the Feywild. Things rule differently there, so I'm not quite sure.
True.
Like he's and that's in character. He's like, I mean, you are from the Feywild. There's like a lot of things I don't understand about the Feywild, so I could be one of them.
I didn't give you my name. Right?
No, we have a policy that there's no name magic to be done here. Okay.
And like, oh my gosh, Tangle, I would never ever do that to you. I love you too much. You are just the glitteriest.
I think that's a good thing.
I want to do an investigation of the room.
Yeah, sure. I mean, like,
That's a great
The closet
idea.
that
We
he was
can
in?
totally find out who did this.
Yes.
you investigating the closet.
It was other Tom Tinsel.
I want to investigate the closet and like you said he was tied up, so maybe even looking at the wrappings
Sure.
just to see if there's any.
Give me that investigation.
That's gonna be 29.
Dadgum.
I have a
Forgot
very-
you guys are level 20.
I have a very high
That's
investigation.
fair to say.
Technically, I'm 2 level 10s.
Yeah, it's hard to say. You're not even a full level 20.
It's not as exciting, but it...
You got more stuff that you can do, just
Oh,
not as high level of stuff. Anyway, yes. So, let me ask you just what are you specifically kind of looking for? That way I can kind of aim it the right way, because it's a huge number.
See if there's anything left behind by the person who may have kidnapped Mr. Tangle. Or,
What?
sorry. No, I meant
I'm not a kid.
Tom Tinsel.
Did I get kidnapped?
No, you're here with us. You're okay. Well, I think unless you're not who you think you are.
Oh my Garland, what if they have Santa?
What if
and
I'm
he's
not-
an imposter too?
Don't be putting ideas in his head, guys. Oh, we're going to be dealing with this for a week. Tom says that out loud. Please don't give him ideas.
I want to look around the room.
Yes, with a 29, looking for anything that was left behind. What you notice is that he did say it's been since Tuesday,
Right.
which has been 2 days for you guys. Today's Thursday for you. When you go look around in the closet, you can see that the bindings that he had on him were just standard. What's the fancy decorative rope they put on like trees and stuff like that?
Garland.
Yes, the stereotypical like festive looking braided rope you would see on a Christmas tree or in general Christmas decorations. That's what he was bound with. The garland rope, decorative rope, whatever. You see that pieces of it and pieces of the wall in the corner of the closet, and even a little bit on Tom Tinsel's head. You see what appears to be like frost.
Do you mean like the machine?
As you look at him, you realize that it appears to be very similar. The same kind of ice on him, whatever that may mean.
I'm gonna take a little bit of the frost and taste it.
I'm going to need you to make a Constitution save at disadvantage, please.
That's great, because as a gnome, I have advantage, so it cancels out the disadvantage, right?
Do you have advantage on Constitution saves?
I do.
Oh, then yeah, it would just be a normal roll for you.
Really?
Yes.
You didn't know that?
Advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out normally.
Excited.
Yeah. Advantage on con saving throws that you make to maintain concentration.
To make on concentration.
No.
Still disadvantage.
No.
That's why.
You stuck your big foot in your big mouth.
Honor system, sir.
I should have read that quietly.
I should have read the part to myself and not said anything. Disadvantage, sir.
Mint chocolate sticks.
Tangle sees him licking, so Tangle licks with his gigantic tongue.
Well, then I'm gonna need you to also make a con save at disadvantage.
Like, oh my gumdrops, why are we licking things? I don't have to lick something, do I? Because I don't want to lick anything. Unless it's a candy cane. I'll lick a candy cane.
I got a 15.
Okay.
22.
Okay. Well, so here's what happens. For you, Tangle, your tongue gets really cold very fast, and like you shake it off pretty easily. I'm able to kind of like, oh gosh, what was that? Kind of get that taste in your mouth. Warkas, for you, your tongue freezes solid instantly.
Oh my gingerbread. What do I do? What do I do?
What
Fireball.
did you do? What is going on?
Fireball's a bad idea. What do I...
Why would you lick that? Why?
So, fairy fire's bad idea.
Directly in the mouth. Very far in the mouth.
Create or destroy water, would that count?
Yeah, sure. Put water on the magically frozen tongue.
No, but hear me out.
No,
Ice is technically water, so if I can destroy it, can I destroy the water that is encasing his tongue?
You can try that if you like.
I don't like the way you said that, sir.
If you thought it all through, and
Okay.
if you thought it all through and you think that is your wisest course of action, you are more than welcome to do that.
She is going to send message to Warkas. And say, okay, so like, what should I do? Pour warm water on it? Do I use a spell? Fairy fire?
The thing is, message is physical speaking.
But he can still speak.
I'm like, dude. So it's the same way as talking to him like normal.
Well, so before I respond, because I was gonna do this, and whether it be telling her or not, can I do an Arcana check to see if I can detect what this might be, what might have caused that?
Yeah, you can do an Arcana check if you'd like.
Now that it's attached to my tongue, what does this taste like magic?
Yeah, this is the definition of shoot first, ask questions later. You.
Jim West.
I will take that. That's going to be a 30.
Nice. Yeah.
19 plus 11. I'm doing math right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
19 plus 11. That'd be
30.
Yes. That is how it works. Yes.
Warkas is the one with the high intelligence.
Yeah, not the player.
No.
Well, your character staring at you, going, "Yes, that is 30."
I graduated by the skin of my teeth.
So yes, what happens with that 30 is as you're assessing, going, "Oh, this is absolutely magical ice. This is very powerful magical ice. Like, not just a spell that can make ice, especially a leeching ice, where like if you touch it to your tongue, all of a sudden it's gonna take hold of you. That's a very powerful magic. A magic that you're actually quite unfamiliar with. And even with a 30, you're like, I've never heard of this spell or anything like that. This is something old and strong.
Okay, so like Warkas, I have the best idea, okay? So it's stuck to your tongue, right? Which is like a certain size. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna reduce the size of your tongue magically, which it'll wear off eventually, and then the ice will just fall off because your tongue will be smaller, so it'll just slip off like a glove. Ready? Okay.
Yeah, okay. So go ahead and how does that spell work? We're gonna go ahead and do that? Is that the way you want to do it?
It says you cause a creature or an object that you can see within range to grow larger or smaller for the duration.
Sure.
The duration is up to 1 minute. If the target is unwilling, it can make a Constitution saving throw. On a success, the spell has no effect.
I have an alternate option.
Warkas is like, please.
Well, I'm glancing like between them, like,
Yeah, I don't know. His is probably just smash. Like, you never know.
Actually, it's not Smash.
Do I have to like flip a coin to decide who I go with?
Well, here's the deal. You
What
can
are your
contest.
choices?
You can contest mine. If
That is
Warkas
true.
You don't even know
So
what
chooses.
Tangles is yet.
What's your idea, Tangle? Because maybe it's like better than mine.
As I turn my pad away so he cannot see what it is
No
without me
metagaming.
explaining it first. Because I feel like if he saw the image, he'd be like,
That's a hard no.
So, believe it or not, Tangle really good cook. And I have chef tools. And that's ice. And I have a very handy thing. It's a knife. And the knife, it's magic knife.
Okay, I say
It's magic knife, and edge become very hot, and I could melt the ice magically with magic.
I think that branding Warkas' tongue is a bad idea.
I didn't say branded. It will melt the ice. It's magic and magic.
You know, I think we should try my idea first, and see what happens.
Okay, whatever.
Guys.
Nobody liked Tangle ideas.
Okay, guys, I really appreciate the help and everything, but how about we just take him to the break room and get him some of our hot cocoa? Because
Okay.
there's a reason why you work at Santa's workshop, okay?
Magical hot cocoa that'll melt it? Wait, how did we get the ice off the machine?
They were working on that. Like, the machine you guys worked on that day actually was still being repaired on.
No,
So-
we got one, though, that was. Hold on.
Fireball.
Yeah, it was Firebolt.
Oh, that's right. It was Firebolt. That's what it was. Never mind. Sorry, yeah, you did that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you can Firebolt his tongue.
Hot cocoa.
So he's like, hey, you two, take him to the break room. I'm going to go get dressed. I'm very much in my underwear. So,
Okay, fine. But, like, if it doesn't work, I'm still saying that if I just reduce the size of his tongue, it'll work just fine. And then he'll look like a cool little snake or something. For, like,
I'm fairly certain if you were reduce the size of his tongue that the ice would actually explode within his mouth and sending shards
That's bad.
through his,
That's bad.
probably through his brain.
I don't want that. Let's go with hot cocoa.
Fine, we'll try the hot cocoa first.
Yeah, I don't know why you wouldn't try that first. That's obviously the milder option. Like, it's
That's safer than the blood.
It's definitely yummier. Do I get some too?
no. What,
Yay,
if you
let's
want
go get some.
You're in the break room, I guess. You guys are deserving of a break right now. Yes, clearly. Also, I'm gonna get clothes on. And so he just like,
I'm just standing here talking to the interns in my underwear.
and you guys are. Are you guys walking back to the break room now?
As Tom Tinsel is walking away, I'm gonna place a magic mark.
Are you using prestidigitation?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll put it on his back.
And I'm obviously telling you because you would be aware this would last 1 hour.
Yeah, I know it might not last for
Okay.
long enough. It's more of a precaution just if we come back to him within that time to be able to check and be like, okay, he should be
Gotcha. That's smart. I applaud that.
just,
Just
within
in
this time
case.
frame. If we happen to bump into him again,
Hey, I applaud your ingenuity. That works.
You put it on his butt, right?
no.
Oh, okay.
Right on the butt. Just like he's like, see you later, Tom.
I didn't.
That's a good game.
I didn't mean to, but I was, distraught at the moment, so my concentration was off.
To be fair, you are shorter than him because he is.
That's true.
He is an elf.
I
so
mark the side of his ankle or
you
something.
get to hop up.
But nonetheless, there is a mark on him. We'll just say, like, on the side, around the back area, because he was walking away.
Yeah.
I
I mean, it's not a touch spell, so it's whatever you want.
Yeah.
Oh,
no, you don't
okay.
have to make a
Oh.
touch at all.
Yeah,
You get point
prestidigitation is not a touch spell.
whatever as long as it's within range. You can point.
I put the mark right around his neck where it would be obvious to see and not uncomfortable for him to show. Peppermint stick.
You gave peppermint stick. Okay. You mark him as he walks away. Are you guys now heading to the break room?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm like showing him my knife.
I promise it's cool.
Very cool.
It wouldn't take.
Yeah.
It wouldn't take long.
I'll wait.
I just-
I'll wait. We'll see this first, and then do the other thing. If it, yeah. Let's go.
You are talking slower and in a weirder cadence, and oddly enough, I think he is understanding you more. Like,
That's really insulting. That's the second time I've been called dumb today.
Who are you talking
what
about?
is your character's intelligence, sir?
It's like I don't want to admit that.
I don't want to talk about it.
Warkas is like, who's calling him dumb?
He's like, so
Who's he talking to?
Did
You
he
mean-
just say that?
You mean my strength?
That answers our question right there.
It's really hard to smart off with that mouth when you got brain damage.
All right, so yes, you guys are on your way to the break room with Warkas and his very frozen tongue because he decided to lick something that he should not have licked.
We don't just lick
He looks up
things.
to the sky, just gives a... It's very cold in your mouth. Your lips have never been this cold before. The roof of your tongue is basically frozen. Like, you know, when you got the ice cream. So you have an ice cream headache right now. You have,
Oh.
you have brain freeze going on right now. It's not fun.
Oh, we gotta hurry. And I'm gonna grab him and sprint.
So you guys watch the entire like work floor watches as a giant minotaur carrying a small gnome is just boom, boom, boom,
Am I
bounding
able
to
to
the
even
break
keep
room.
up at all? Even
you
with my
have a speed of
wings?
30. I'm pretty sure he has a speed faster than you. What's your speed?
My walking speed is 40.
40. Okay, I figured he'd have 35 or 40.
It's 40, but as a minotaur, I get a plus 10, so it's 50.
No. And then, oh gosh. And then I gave you the candy cane that makes your speed faster if you rage while tuned to it.
Right.
So when you rage with that thing, you get a 60. Oh my god.
And then rage makes me faster because I'm raging.
Oh my gosh, yes,
Dude,
that's
I'm
right.
a freight train.
Freaking semi going
I am
through.
literally the Polar Express, bro.
The Polar Express himself coming from downtown.
Oh my lord.
So you bound all the way. Yes, you cannot keep up with him very well. You're able to keep running, Holly, but you're gonna lose him every step of the way because he's currently at 50 right now.
Tangle, like, wait up! I can't keep up!
Tangle, whenever you finally make it to the break room, which does not take very long for you at all.
As she's trying hurriedly to catch up, Puff is starting to grumble as a little thunderstorm starts building in him because she's quite annoyed that nobody waited for her.
Oh.
So I'm going to send message up to Tangle and just say, Tangle, wait for me. And I'm going to, after that, I'm going to use my blink steps to teleport 30 feet in front of me to try and catch up with them.
So basically, with your blink step and your movement speed of 30, means that you can catch up to them fairly quickly because you're moving about 60 feet every time.
Okay.
Your speed, effectively, as of right now, while you're casting this magic and using your blink step, is 60. So you can actually catch up to him pretty easily.
I just have to send a message every time, right? Because it has to, blink step has
You
to
have to
follow
use-
an action.
Based on the rules of the action, you have to use a magic action, which means you can use a cantrip. And I've never
Cool.
thought of this before. Like, it's the first time I... So you can cast a cantrip
Cool.
every time you want to just teleport.
So she's going to just be rambling. She's kind of irritated because they're not waiting
So
for
you're
her.
just sending
So-
message over and over.
Yeah, so she's just like,
I like that she says in this instance she's rambling.
shut up. So she has to cast message before she does blink steps every time. Well, she has to cast something, so it's going to be message because she's just talking. And so she's just kind of rambling on and on about random things. Like, so Coco Kringle totally made these amazing chocolate dripping candy cane earrings, but Ginger Versley said she copied her, but that's just absolutely not true. She's more like gingerbread coacher. And then she blink steps. And then next time it's like, and Gucci Garland made the cutest heels ever. They had like little wreaths on them and they were green and sparkly. And then she blink steps and just on and on about designers that I'm sure Tangle has never even he thinks she's speaking like Swahili or something.
Okay, so you're not going back and forth between me and him.
No, she's just talking to Tangle.
Warkas, she's saying lots of things, and I don't know what she's talking about.
You know, I'm like right here and I can totally hear you, right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about, wait, I can't catch up again. So she sends a message again. And then Oscar de la Slay was like, oh, he made the most amazing red carpet dress ever. It was so totally fabulous.
My brain hurts. Warkas, I have a brain freeze. I need hot cocoa.
Let's get the hot cocoa.
I'm gonna use dash.
Yeah, you running 60. This boyo is running 100.
Great. Aren't we there yet?
So he's losing. Well, no, that's the thing. Like, it's not it's not like you're running across an entire field. This is not a huge distance you're having to make. You guys are just doing a lot of running, a lot of like magic casting and everything in between.
It's like Monty Python.
If it makes any sense, she's been in my head and has confused me, and I've probably gone by it like 4 times.
Yeah,
I'm doing laps.
The people on the work floor are watching as you guys have made laps, and like the break room is right there, and they don't know where you're going, so they can't help you. But they've all stopped with what they're doing, and they're just watching you guys Naruto run around this workroom
Through the wall.
Oh no! Give me a strength save.
No.
That's right, Tangle. Give me that strength save.
Why do we always have to go through the wall?
Because Tangle, that's why. 32, because I'm big strong boy.
32. Good night. Well, you definitely made that.
I have a plus
effortlessly.
13. I rolled a 19.
So
Indomitable might. Your total for a strength check or saving throw cannot be lower than 24.
Wait, as a result of just like being a Minotaur, or is it a feat? Barbarian. Gotcha. So because of your level, you can't go below a 24.
Yeah.
Good night. Okay. So that's a thing. That's good to know. Level 20s. Good gracious, you guys are gonna be a giant headache. You're gonna be level 2 next time.
Hey, we don't get to be this high.
No one does.
all.
No one ever plays this level. It's insane. Yeah. Anyway, so yes, I was rolling percentiles. I did a high-low. When you bust through that wall, I rolled an 86. What happens is, as you guys blast through that wall, you have hit a table. That table had some food on it. That table had graham crackers that just went everywhere. Gingerbread and graham crackers, like gingerbread cookies, like all these kind of like different snacks and everything go everywhere. And you look, Warkas, you look to your left, and there is the table of hot chocolates untouched. I was gonna see if you guys would burst right through the hot chocolate table.
Have I caught up or not even close?
You'll be here in a moment or two. Like you're not,
Okay.
You're fast. You're just not as fast as he is.
Right.
60 is a very fast speed. Like so, like you're booking it. All right. So, Warkas, you're being held by a Rainator, and you need some hot chocolate. What do you do?
Well, I'm trying to figure out because I'm suffering brain freeze. Now it's like I need to see if I'm.
See, this is what I love about you. You actually roll. You like lean into your disadvantages and like your detriments and stuff like that.
I mean, my instinct is to just be pointing towards the hot chocolate.
Yeah, I'll go screeching to a halt.
So we end up right in front of the.
Yeah.
Right in front of the.
That's what you guys are right next to it.
Okay.
We're
And-
reindeer drifting. I'll jam a horn into the ground and go into a slide.
Oh gosh. As you get down, like now, how are you giving him the hot chocolate? Let me ask you that real quick before I.
I'm currently sliding up to it, so
Gotcha.
I'll just drop him on the table as I'm sliding by, trying to stop.
I'm just gonna grab a cup of hot chocolate and dip my tongue in it.
Holly, you've pulled up and you see a giant hole in the break room again. Like after you circled around because you were following the circle, and you were like, "What? Come back, guys!" And then you see that he crashed through the wall. You go through, and then you see good old Warkas just getting a cup of hot cocoa after there are gingerbread cookies and graham crackers and a whole bunch of stuff just all over the floor from the break room.
Oh my tinsel. You guys are going to have to clean up this mess. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure that's going to be considered naughty.
And she sees him as he's just holding the hot chocolate up and like just sticking his tongue in the hot chocolate.
Is that like working or
It is. It's as the hot chocolate goes on. It's this is not just your regular garden variety hot chocolate. This is hot chocolate from the break room at Santa's workshop. So of course it's gonna have some magical Christmas properties to it, and the warm, joyous, and jolly feeling hot chocolate.
Thick chocolate
Courses through your mouth down into your belly, and it just makes you instantly warmer. Your brain freeze almost instantaneously goes away. Your tongue, you can feel it softening and melting, and then eventually all that ice is gone, never to be. It's almost like as if it wasn't there in the first place.
No.
You guys see just steam coming out of his mouth.
Moving at 100 feet and then trying to stop myself. Do I stop before I go through the next wall?
You actively were trying to stop yourself as stopping on a dime as best you could. So I'll say you do. You crash through a couple of the break room tables and chairs. So Holly, that's what you walk up on as well. You see that Tangle is on the other side of the room, having destroyed a streak of chairs and tables.
Hey, she said what she said. Better clean this mess up. You're gonna be in trouble.
Yeah, yeah.
In a moment.
Okay, so hear me out. I have a theory. Do you want to know my theory? Because I think it's a pretty good one. You don't have to talk. You can just listen. So I'm thinking with all of the frost shenanigans that are going on, the machines and the frost and your tongue frost, and then there was frost where Tom Tinsel was. There was so much frost, right? Shut the sleigh door. There was so much frost. So here's my theory. Who is evil, who really likes frost, and who might want to see Christmas not happen? Hello, it's Jack Frost.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Oh, okay, cool. We're on the same page. So, who do we report that to?
I mean, we might want to talk.
What if Jack Frost is the person impersonating Tom Tinsel? That's absolutely not jolly, and we're in trouble if that's the case.
Could I check that? Would I be aware of that? Or
I mean, you can.
Would that be a natural thing that people would know in the North Pole, or would that be something
that Jack Frost is a danger?
Well, whether Jack Frost can shapeshift or not.
You've never heard of that before.
Just flat out? Okay.
Yeah. Now, I would say you've never heard of that before. That doesn't mean that.
Yeah. No,
true.
I get that. It just means that is not information.
Yeah, there's nothing to roll. Yeah, you would just know you yourself have never heard of him shapeshifting before.
Okay.
So, okay, question. Do we research first and go to the North Pole Library? I'm sure there's tons of books on Jack Frost. I checked out one on, oh my gosh, on Coco Kringle, and it was this biography about how she started designing.
Yeah.
And anyways, I bet they would have a really good one on Jack Frost that would have lots of information, so we could totally go do that. Or
what in the world happened here?
Oh, we're in trouble.
Mr. Minstix is standing at the very gaping hole in the break room door or break room wall.
So I have mending. I will totally fix that. I heard something squeaking. What was that? Was that a toy? Why are you squeaking?
It's the chair.
Oh.
I'm trying very
chairs
futilely to try and put a chair back together.
It's the pieces you put together do not go together. You have two backs of chairs that you're trying to connect.
I have a piece of chair and a piece of table.
You have a chair
and
seat.
a marshmallow.
You have a chair seat and a table leg, and you're trying to connect them, and it's this is not working.
Would Tangle have much experience with sitting in chairs?
Big chairs.
So he's had to probably have much of them custom made, honestly. To be fair, there's a lot of people that work here. They have accommodations. There's tall, there's short people, there's big
the abominable snowman. He needs a place to sit too.
Mr. Snowman has not worked here in some time. He is on administrative leave.
That's true.
Was he naughty?
He's abominable. It's kind of comes with the territory.
Speaking of naughty, okay, so I have this idea, right? So there was this Frost. Have you heard about Tom Tinsel? Did he tell you about what happened to him? Because he was totally tied up.
Have I heard of Tom Tinsel?
No, okay,
manager of the floor?
I know Tom Tinsel.
So Tom Tinsel was in his underwear, and he was tied up.
Why were you in Tom Tinsel's chambers?
No. He was in a closet in his underwear.
Walked into that one.
And he was talking to us while he was in his underwear, which was a little kind of borderline naughty. okay, maybe a little more than
It
borderline
wasn't
naughty,
on
but it
purpose.
wasn't. Yeah, it was totally not his fault because he
It
was
was completely
tied
by
up
accident.
in his underwear.
How do you
looking
accidentally
for
talk to
stuff.
someone in your underwear?
I think he was stripped of and robbed and impersonated. The Tom Tinsel you've known since Tuesday is not the right Tom Tinsel. He's the wrong one. But we found him. Well, Tangle found him, and then he rescued him. We kind of all rescued him, and then he licked some ice, which probably wasn't the smartest idea, but his tongue kind
It was
of froze.
intelligent.
We may need to start limiting her sugar intake.
Oh my gosh, I haven't had sugar at all. I'm totally jolly.
This is you, stone cold sober.
Yeah, no, I haven't had sugar at all.
That's what we've had to deal with.
But I'm about to. Look, there's hot cocoa. Oh my gosh, and there's gumdrops.
So I came to realize that it might be Jack Frost coming after us.
That is totally not what happened. I came up with that theory, but whatever.
I was thinking it before she did.
Fa la la la, whatever.
Jack Frost has been gone for quite some time.
Okay,
A few
but
hundred years.
frost is like the main ingredient here, right? So, like, the machines had frost in it, and Tom Tinsel, there was frost in his little dungeon that he was all tied up in and stuff. So there was frost there.
He was in a dungeon?
It was a closet.
It was a closet, but like it could
was a
have totally
closet.
been a dungeon. It was dark
Dungeon
and creepy.
sounds much
Okay.
more dramatic. Why would you call it a dungeon?
Because he was tied up in it. I'm sorry, but any place that you're tied up in unwillingly is kind of like a dungeon. Or at least it feels like one. So there was frost there, and the frost is magical. So he licked it, which again
I did.
probably wasn't the smartest idea,
No,
but it
it led
turned
to us
his
figuring out that it was Jack
whole
Frost.
tongue-
Licked frost off of Tom Tinsel's head?
Yeah, I was checking the magic properties.
Actually, I did that.
Well, yeah. You did.
Like, you both did? What?
while he was in his underwear. Kind of weird, right? But hey, it got us where we are right now, which I think is on the right track. So here's what we need to do. First of all, we need to find the imposter, Tom Tinsel, and find out, is that Jack Frost himself? Or is that like somebody Jack Frost has hired? Or does Tom Tinsel have an evil twin that was adopted at birth that he never knew about? And he's here to find his long lost brother. Though why, if that was the case, why he would have locked him up in a closet, I have no idea. But whatever.
Is she going to keep talking until we start talking? Or is that normally
Yeah.
how it's- Okay.
That's kind of.
Tangle brain hurts. I have such brain freeze.
Okay, first point of order. Jack Frost aside, Jack Frost has been banished to a different plane of existence for over 300 years now. So there's no way that it's actually him. However,
True.
there is possibly a saboteur amongst us.
I still say it's Jack Frost, but like, fa la la, whatever.
Where is Tom? Where did Mr. Tinsel go?
I'm pretty sure he went to put clothes on because he said that standing there in his underwear was kind of weird.
Which one?
I would agree. Yes. No, the real Tom.
Oh, what she said.
So, by the way, Warkas did some little like voodoo thing with his fingers that like made a mark appear on the right Tom Tinsel. That way, we know which one's him. I'm assuming that's why you did it. Is that why you did it? Because I saw you do your little thingy, and then all of a sudden there was like a mint stick popped up on his neck.
Tangle puts his hand over her face.
So,
Take it, you know, it's really hard
So-
to take with your hand
yeah,
in my
what
face.
she was saying, and I was gonna tell you is that we should go see him, and you can know it's the real one at least for a little while because I put a peppermint stick on the back of his neck.
You should probably keep doing that for a while so that we make sure we know it's him.
Yeah,
For longer than an
that's
hour.
true.
So just keep doing it.
I don't know if there's an actual distance to prestidigitation, but sure.
Tangle, look, I
Holly, I
really
think
love
you've been
you,
on the
but
floor.
I can't breathe very well.
Holly, I think you've been on the floor for quite too long. Maybe you should go back to your command tower where you are more comfortable with your devices and everything. Maybe take some break from all this.
Have I been naughty?
No, you've not been naughty. I think you're overworking yourself with the physical labor. Maybe your
Okay,
mental
maybe I
labor
need
is
some
what...
sugar. I think I need some sugar.
I think you need no sugar for the rest of your life. I think that's the last thing you ever need ever again. I'm pretty sure that's the opposite. I think. Can we get us some decaf cocoa?
Can you have him take his paw off me? It's kind of hard to breathe, and it smells like hay.
I wouldn't insult the man with a hand on your face.
His hand slowly moves away and he looks very sad.
Oh.
His lights dim. Oh no, I didn't mean that as a bad thing. I meant like extra jolly hay. But it does smell like hay. It's not my favorite
He
smell.
takes the door out.
Like he just punches the door.
No, he just walks and,
Oh.
and opens the door next.
He exits the room via the door.
Yeah, he opens the door next to the giant hole he made.
Yes.
Well, fudge muffins. I think I heard his
And,
feelings.
and the thing is, you are a little bit too big for the door, so you do kind of have to squeeze through.
He like puts a hand on the
Oh
thing,
my- it's-
like on one section of the door, and then on the other, like side steps, like crab walks out.
It's like it's made more awkward because it takes you a little extra time, and everyone's just like watching quietly. Like,
So people on the floor have
And, like,
watched
there's,
the
like-
giant hole and now watched you walk through the door next to the giant hole, and are like,
And the distance between the giant hole and the door is like half a foot. So it's like really awkward.
yes. What happens is Tom Tinsel you hear Tom Tinsel on the floor as he says, "All right, guys, I know there's been a bit of a distraction here, but let's get back to work. We really need to get back to work. Sorry, I've got a bit of a headache, but let's get things going. They'll repair that. Get back to your toys. Make sure everything's good."
so I'm gonna Misty Step behind him, up on top of the machine, and peer down at the back of his neck.
Okay. Yeah, when you look down, you do see the mark. Tom appears to have the correct mark on the back of his neck.
Appears to.
And there's.
Mhm.
I don't like the way you're staying.
I'm agreeing with her.
No, I was already like, and then she said it, and then, You know what? Okay, if it's really mine, and I see it there, I'm going to release my spell.
Okay.
Does it go away on his neck?
If you're just dispelling your prestidigitation, it does. It disappears.
Does he smell like Tom Tinsel?
Wow. Are you
Not-
gonna sniff
Does
bite?
he smell like Tom? How close are you to Tom? Like,
I
you're
am-
just like, he doesn't smell the same.
He can feel the heat
Oh, God.
from the air from my nostrils.
Is it moist?
This is upsetting.
All right, I'm gonna look through the.
You guys are so untrusting. Like, you guys are just a naturally untrusting
Gee.
bunch.
Not like we've played with you for years or
Why,
anything.
why don't
that's
you
right.
guys trust me?
By the way, her puff is absolutely raining pretty decently hard because she is sad that she made Tangle sad.
Mr. Minstix watches you walk away with a rain cloud and just points, just gestures. I told you.
I'm gonna do two things. One, I'm going to place another mark on his left. I'm gonna
Left cheek, left cheek.
You know. Sorry, I'm trying to think of how I can place a mark on him without him being aware of it or really anybody noticing. Can I see his ankles? Like, are they visible with the outfit he wears?
So they're all wearing the traditional
they
elf
have, like,
outfit.
tall
so
socks.
they have like the tall stockings. Yeah.
What about on
Like,
like
I don't have to
finger?
put. I was gonna say I don't have to put it on his.
You
Well-
don't have to put it on the skin. You can put it on his jacket.
But
or
if he
his-
takes the jacket off, then the mark stays behind.
That
Wait, what
is
about,
also
like, in
true.
here,
So I do
Steve-O?
have to.
Like in here somewhere?
You can also just put it back on his neck if you want, like where you had it before. There's a lot of debate on where to mark a
I'm
man
gonna put it-
mysteriously and secretly.
I'm gonna put it off by 3/4 of an inch from where I had it before. No.
Oh, you just wanted to put it in a different spot entirely on purpose. I got you. Okay.
Well, it's also gonna be a snowman this time.
Oh, okay. So different mark, slightly different placement too.
Mm-hmm.
Off to the side, kind of like a sick neck tat, but it's a snowman, so no biker gang would ever accept him.
Except for the insert something clever here.
Except for the snow angels.
Yeah, except for the snow angels. Dang it! Why didn't I come up with that?
I'll edit it so it sounds like you did.
Hey, okay, yeah, that's exactly.
Just do it right now, quick, clean cut.
Like the snow angels.
That definitely will not fit with what you said.
I should just chop it together really
Really
horribly.
badly. That's not angels. Just get the proper syllables from all different places.
So he's got a new mark, and then after that, I send message to Mr. Mintsticks saying he had the tattoo. It looked like it's the right guy.
So, like, how do we track down the wrong Tom?
So you guys are right next to Tom Tinsel talking about him. So he looks over and he says,
Well, I talk quietly with your message. I
He's
guess
like on the microphone, and we're just behind him having a full-on conversation.
"Oh, I made the mark different."
you should probably go apologize to Tangle.
Yeah, that wasn't very jolly.
Wait,
Me and Puff are very sad.
did you upset Tangle?
It was an accident. I said his hooves maybe kind of smelled like hay, but they do. I wasn't lying. They do smell like hay.
I think she made him cry.
Very culturally insensitive, but
Okay, well, but I didn't mean it like that. I just meant his hoof was kind of on my nose, and it's hard to not smell it when it's on your nose.
not all minotaurs, eat hay. It's
Okay,
kind of
but it did smell like hay.
kind of a
I know what
hurtful
hay smells
stereotype.
like.
I'm just saying that you might. That's probably next time you might want to go apologize for.
Holly is going to go up to her tower just to check on her weather modules because she's still fully convinced it's Jack Frost. So she wants to check on stuff and just make sure that everything looks good.
If that's where you want to spend your time researching and looking
No,
into.
she wants to check on the virus. Oh, before I go, Mr. Warkas. So, there was this really weird thing that happened a couple days ago, and I kind of forgot to mention it, but it might be kind of important. So, there was this evil snowflake, right, that popped up on my computer screen, and it was trying to put a virus in it, and it was, screwing with all of my weather modules, which is totally not jolly, by the way. I'm pretty sure that's definitely naughty list material. But it was a snowflake, and it was a creepy, evil snowflake. So I'm pretty sure that has Jack Frost written all over it. Just to let you know, I'm going to go check on things. Let me know if you find out anything, or if you find the wrong Tom Tinsel, or if you find out if we should go to the, North Pole Library and research or whatever. And I'm going to make the most jolly apology card ever. And I'm going to have a gift basket of candy
Is all
to give
this
to
happening
Tinsel.
right next to Tom? Is this...
Yes.
Tom is just he's in front of the crowd of people still, and he's like, is this the proper place for the conversation? Are we guys, how about you go talk to Tangle or whatever you gotta do?
Before I leave, Mr. Tinsel, you said you had a headache. Have you been experiencing those recently?
Oh my gumdrops, is that my fault? I've had people tell me before that I kind of give them headaches, but I don't mean to. I'm so sorry. I know that's
Tom
kind of
picks
naughty.
up a teddy bear off the line and shoves it in her face. And
Why does this keep happening to me?
he says, "Yeah, no. Ever since I got knocked over the head and put into a closet for 2 days, no, it happened for me there."
Okay.
So it's not my fault. That's
that
awesome.
would be a pretty normal reason for having a headache. You should try some hot cocoa. It'll make you feel better. I'm sure it'll work you.
Oh, trust me, I plan on having some. But
I knew I couldn't cause people headaches. All I do is talk to people, and I try to be really jolly.
But for now,
Warkas is gonna walk away.
Yeah, but for now, I'm gonna get back to work. We need I'll
Yeah,
get hot chocolate
yeah.
later. But for
That
now,
sounds good.
Work needs to be done. So.
Okay, bye.
Right.
I'll see you guys later.
Okay, thank you, Holly.
Bye.
Appreciate your help, guys. I really do. Thank you so
She
much.
is nice.
And she's gonna give him a hug and then run away up to her tower.
He doesn't hate any of you. He does want you to stop talking sometimes, but he doesn't hate you.
Oh, so it is different than my childhood.
Oh gosh.
Well, he was being nice by saying sometimes.
I have to throw in a buffer in there.
I love you from a distance.
She's very jolly, chipper. Anyway,
So you're running off to your tower,
Yeah, I want to go check all my weather modules and
and
stuff.
then Warkas, where are you headed? Is anyone
You-
gonna
you
check
know
on
what?
Tangle?
She will after. She's gonna make him the jolliest gift basket. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
This is my I'm sorry I effed up gift basket.
Sorry, I made you upset.
I was actually going to take up the idea of going over to the library and doing some research
Sure.
and enjoying the quiet.
Shut up.
It is a library. So.
Oh, I can't go in there. That's not gonna
No,
end well.
you are info drop overload McGee.
There's as much as I appreciate your assistance, there's a reason I was like, you know what? I'll
Hey,
tackle that.
You are DJ info dump. You cannot go into a library at all. You know what happens with your gift basket. Holly, give me I'll tell you what. Give me an insight roll, just straight, and that insight is what will base off of how you assemble this gift basket for good old Tinsel. Yeah, your inciting, should I get this? It's kind of a wisdom check.
Okay.
Which is
Salted venison. Wait, wrong one.
gosh.
Okay, so I got a 23.
23. I'm trying to think of how that would. Yeah, you make a decent one for sure. Very good. You know, especially with a high roll like that. So let me just ask the source. Tangle, what would in a really good gift basket for you, like for Tangle, what would you see in there?
Eggnog, candy, hot chocolate, marshmallows, and eggnog. Not hay.
Not hay, for sure. That's what you decide to assemble through. Like, you know, obviously, it may not be very specific because who wouldn't love that gift basket? But that's just what it comes down to. Is that's a good, like, who wouldn't love those things?
Especially in the North Pole, right? Like.
Yeah. So yeah, with that, you assemble that together, bring it to good old Tangle. Where is Tangle?
I'm at the reindeer house.
It's not good for your look, man.
He's literally standing in hay when I get there.
I'm with the team. What are you talking about?
I know. Holly, you go looking around for him. You ask around for a bit, and then eventually you find out he's hanging out with the reindeer. So, do you head out that way for him?
Yes, and as she goes, she's like literally thinking to herself, like, that is kind of ironic because I totally know I smelled hay, but obviously I'm not going to say that again because I totally don't want to offend him again because that would, like,
is this
break
out
my
loud?
heart. No, she's thinking this.
Okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, he really does like hanging out with the reindeer, so... Oh, hi! Hi, Tangle!
As she comes in, I'm going to be mid-conversation with them, like, discussing the things that we have found and the weird things going on.
They are eating hay. They are just giving you that look, and while they're...
As she watches them eat hay, she's literally just thinking to herself, keep a straight face. Keep a straight face. Just don't even register it.
You know, as I'm standing on the outside of their area where the
Of the
hay
stable,
is,
yeah.
yeah, like I'm sitting on one of the benches with no hay anywhere near me, having this conversation.
So you roll up on them, and then one of them is like, "So you think it was Jack Frost, huh?"
That's what they keep saying, is that it was Jack Frost.
I totally think it was Jack Frost. Yes.
Jack Frost has been banned to a different plane of existence for the past 300 years.
But, like, do criminals actually, like, keep the law? No, they do naughty things. They don't stay on the nice list.
Well, he doesn't exactly have any control of it being gone that far. Like, he was banned. He can't come through.
I think he's figured out a way to do it. Maybe I'm, like, totally a North Pole conspiracy theorist here, but I just think that it's possible. I'm not saying it's for sure, but I would say that we're at 32% right now. Pretty sure it's 32%. And I'll glitter graph it just to make sure.
You think saying you're 32% sure it was Jack Frost?
Yes, I'll glitter graph it. I will to make sure that that's right. But 32% sounds
What's
about
the other
accurate.
68?
Oh, don't even get me started, honey.
Okay, I don't think I want to. He looks back over to Tangle. He's like, "This is what you deal with."
Only recently. She's generally pretty nice, but
I wanted to apologize for what I said. I totally didn't mean to be mean at all. I was just upset because your hand was totally on my nose. But here, look, I brought you a gift basket. I hope that you like these things. I'm pretty sure you like them because they're totally jolly. Open it.
Prancer speaks up. He's like, "What'd she say? What was so offensive?"
Don't worry about it. I have...
My hands smell like hay, and that my hands are actually hooves.
And like all of them, all the reindeer. Are you? Oh wait, are you? Wait, seriously? And like just like a whole chorus of voices going, "Are you serious?"
She completely bursts into tears,
Oh, no!
along with Puff. I didn't mean to hurt his feelings.
Puff is just pouring rain. I love it. All the reindeer have chastised you once.
I'm totally on the naughty list now, aren't I? And she's gonna shove the basket in his arms and just run away.
Dasher, no, before you run away, Dasher is speaks up and says, "All right, fellas, he's off. She got enough." She's
still
dealing
ran
with
away.
it right now. She's still running.
She's totally out.
Alright.
Yeah, she's going to find
and he
Warkas.
looks over at looks over at Tangle. He's like, you might want to go talk to her or something. It seems like she got really upset with that.
There seems to be going around.
Yeah, some emotions going on here. It seems okay.
On her way to go find Warkas, she's going to stop in the break room and load up on some gumdrops, some gingerbread cookies, some candy canes, and hot cocoa to cheer her up. So she's in a good mood when she finds Warkas.
So you're looking for Warkas in the library.
Yes, after she gets some pick-me-up snacks.
Yeah, you are bringing a cavalcade of snacks in your arms, just carrying them in there. And you see the library is not very packed. Most people are working right now, but there's some people here. You easily spot Warkas in the library.
Oh, hi, Mr. Smarty Claus! Studying up on your big brain stuff again?
Quiet. It's the library.
Warkas, if I whisper like loudly, does that still count as whispering? Okay, question. Hypothetically speaking,
Library.
if a wrapping paper machine achieves sentience, do we give it a 401k? Don't worry, everyone. I brought the energy and the snacks.
There is like one librarian that has just come over to your table and is like, you will be removed if you do not be quiet.
That's not very jolly. Would you like a candy cane?
Well, you're not being very jolly by being rude to all the people trying to read books.
I am not rude.
All right. I started. It's been like. I'm genuinely thinking. I'm like, would she kick her out at this point? Would you have been gotten kicked out of the library in 5 seconds? Like, is that what's going? So here's the rule.
You gonna roll for it?
Sounds like a roll.
Just gonna cast silence targeted on you, so anywhere you walk is just
Exactly. No, so I did a high-low, and she rolled straight up, rolled a 6. She's like, all right, no, that's it. Out, no more. Not for today.
That's not jolly. Okay, I'll try really, really hard to be quiet, which, by the way, is like really difficult for me. I will say that, but I'll try.
I couldn't tell. It's not obvious.
It's really hard. Like, it's taking all of my sparkle right now.
Like, there's several people trying to read books that are just kind of looking up, like...
Pretty sure I don't even have glitter left in me. Warkas, can we go somewhere else? Look, there's a balcony!
All right, that's it. Out. Took
She's
you
gonna
5 seconds.
grab his hand and drag him out to the balcony.
Misty stepped back into the library.
So, like, we're told... Warkas! She's gonna send message. Warkas, come out here so we can read the book together.
Okay. Good gracious. So, what'll happen here is a few days go past as you guys are working and, still pitching in for the assembly floor and everything, working alongside Warkas as well. You guys have been keeping an eye out for Tom 2, but you have not seen a second Tom or anything like that. The Tom that you keep seeing appears to be legitimate. If there's any roles you would like to make for like insight or anything, feel free to.
How are my weather instruments holding up and like all of my models and stuff like that?
That storm seems to have passed because of the as you've gotten the virus under control and eradicated, it hasn't popped up again, at least that you've seen. So.
Were we able to like successfully make a new firewall for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It only took a few days for that to really get fixed. It's just that you've been looking to see if it comes back, So now this is about like a week later. Is anybody? I mean, again, I'm not going to force you to make your rolls, but you're welcome to make rolls. I don't want to take that agency away from you.
I didn't even think about doing like an insight roll on Tinsel.
She's going to, in the past few days, have made something called the Icicle Intrusion Shield.
Okay.
Which will basically act as a firewall against that specific virus and any virus that may act similarly or have that same emblem.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
So.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You can hand wave that as much because that's what your team's working on.
I just want to make sure that was okay. I didn't want to like step on toes.
No, you're fine. That absolutely fits. So yeah, does anybody in that week span make any rolls to see if you can find the second Tom Tinsel?
She has definitely been, I guess this would maybe be a persuasion? I'm not sure if this would be a persuasion or not, but she wants to, over the past few days, anytime she gets a chance to talk to him, she wants to kind of pepper him with questions. Yes, I know, novel idea. She doesn't do that all the time. And
she's never done that before.
Just every time she's trying to make sure that he's the real Tom Tinsel and see if he remembers anything, that kind of thing. So I'm not sure what I would roll for that.
You can like insight. That would be an insight check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since I was in the library, could I like roll for? Did I find any lore that would help out, or anything else?
With your research, yes, I would say that would be investigation check for sure.
I got a 25, by the way, for my insight.
So yes, with your insight that you rolled, as you've gone through the week to look at Mr. Tinsel, you're able to tell that he is being legitimate. At least as far as you can tell, he seems to be coming through genuinely, and you don't see that he has any signs of being a copycat. And then for Warkas, you were doing some research at the library, we wanted to make sure you got that resolved and everything. So, did you roll me an investigation on that?
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. So with your 20, you were able to find that there was this people, and this is word of mouth and also researching books and everything. Jack Frost and Santa had a very big battle some 300 plus years ago, where Jack had tried to take over the workshop, had tried to take over Santa's place because he wanted to stop distributing toys. He wanted to just basically ice over everywhere and make it winter all year long for everyone ever on Earth.
That would be my personal hell. Like, that would be terrible.
So you have a personal vendetta against Jack Frost.
Player me does. Yeah. Holly would probably not care so much, but...
But basically, he thinks that Santa's not using his power enough. You know, he's misusing his power, and he thinks that he should just issue a new age of ice across everywhere, making it frost all year, all the time. And that was a big battle they had years ago, 300 plus years ago. But Santa was able to use the power of Christmas spirit and banish him to a different plane of existence permanently. So everyone has said and always will say that there was no way Jack Frost can come back, essentially.
There's always a way.
As far as everyone can tell, there's no way for him to come back.
Okay.
Yep. As the week has gone on, you guys have been working it down at the floor a little more, getting back into the groove of things. You guys have gotten a lot more experience on the machines. You guys have been down here every few days helping out on the floor, essentially.
During that week, I actually have an ability called instinctual divination. I gain intuitive sense about the supernatural facets of the world. I would probably take time, being my job is more so out of the shop, to go out into the wooded areas to kind of meditate on / inquire about things that they've mentioned as far as, you know, the Jack Frost being able to figure out a portal to come back, the type of magic that was used for Santa banishing him, to see if I can gain any insight into that as it being a supernatural facet.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. So give me 3 different rolls and tell me what the results are there.
17, 23, 11.
Okay. With the 11, you obviously don't get much information, but with the 17, and but basically you're just, like you said, you're just kind of keeping a feeling, getting a sense of the supernatural, you said?
The way that it's worded, I have an intuitive sense about supernatural facets.
Yeah. Well, your knowledge is very much in the more work with your hands type thing, working with engines and working with, like, you know, slaviation and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So you know how things kind of tend to tick mechanically. That's where your brain goes to a lot. Street smarts versus book smarts, you know? You just know from doing. And the more you think about it, you've heard Warkas and you've heard Holly talking about Jack Frost, giving their hypothesis on what could have happened and everything, just kind of like, maybe it was this. And you're just thinking about it. And as you've gone and pondered, you just think to yourself, well, you know, if I was trapped in a room, if it was me, I'd bust through a wall. How do I bust through a wall? I need something big, or I need help from the outside. So that's where your brain goes with those, like the 17. And with the 23, because like that's what it comes down to, is he's stuck in a room. And it's like, and if I wanted to, like if I was able to yell loud enough for somebody to hear me inside that room, maybe they could help me. Maybe I could get a message out. Like you're logically you think, like what it comes down to with those roles, maybe he just was able to get a message out to somebody and get him to try and free him from the outside. You know, door's a lot easier to unlock from the outside. I'm assuming you guys have been with your, especially with your new theory of like that maybe Jack Frost did this, kind of group it up together still.
So Holly absolutely can't let go of the librarian, by the way. So as we're on the line today, she's just like, apparently enthusiasm is a crime now. Next, they'll outlaw joy, then glitter, then what? Christmas? I mean, sorry for sparkling too loudly, Mrs. Dewey Decimal, but oh my garland. Am I right, Warkas?
A library is usually where people like to concentrate, and
So it's a joy-free zone. Heard. Okay.
Heard. Wow.
I mean, in your interpretation, that would probably be true, but they're not trying to be insulting, and I'm assuming she's not even like paying attention at this point.
She's
Probably
just
not.
rambling to herself
But
still.
they're not trying to be insulting or anything. They just want to be.
Oh my garland. Peppermint Johnson's newest
Oh.
line just dropped. Can you even believe it?
Just agree.
I've got to order this right now. No, ready. Check out. And yes, I am the proud new owner of her newest peppermint stick earrings. Can you believe it? Oh, I can't wait till they get here. They look so sparkly.
How are you doing, buddy?
He's like working very quietly, lost in thought.
Tangle, are you okay? Like, oh my gumdrops, you don't look okay. Do you need anything? Do you need like another gift basket maybe? Or some hot cocoa? I can totally run to the break room.
As she says that, he's taking a drink of one of the eggnogs that was in the gift basket and then continues working. I high-load to see if I was in thought, and he's very much just still kind of thinking over the things that he's been...
things over.
Yeah, that he's been kind of figuring out over the week in his conversations and kind of wanderings around the forest while working.
Hello? North Pole to Tangle, are you okay? She's gonna kind of like move her face so it's kind of in front of Tangle's face, trying to get his attention.
She's gonna have to like flitter up there.
Yeah. She got wings, she could do this.
As you guys are on the line discussing things, getting thoughts out, I'm assuming you're throwing theories back and forth about...
Peppermint Johnson, absolutely.
Not about... No.
Yes, about Jack Frost
about
and the
Jack Frost.
situation.
So you guys are like pretty convinced it's Jack Frost then?
I mean, I can't speak for them, but Holly is pretty...
Okay.
Well,
So that's,
I mean...
that's where you want to put your efforts towards, is finding out if it's Jack Frost specifically, or...
Probably for her, but she's open to what they're thinking too. She's not fully convinced. She doesn't have any other like suspects specifically, so that's kind of where her brain is.
Gotcha.
She's like, okay, there's a bunch of other possibilities, so I'm not sold on it has to be him, but he's the only name that
It's
she
the one
has.
that is drifting towards, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, it's more like a gut feeling, but she's
Well,
not
if you feel
sold.
like that's the place you want to put all your investigation into, and
I'm
look
gonna
into it,
kick you
What?
in the candy canes.
I'm just asking. I'm just saying. I'm simply stating. If that's
the
where
Holly Jollies.
I'm gonna kick you with the Christmas bells. So, yeah, with you guys working on the line, exchanging theories and everything, like a bunch of conspiracy theorists, you know, as you guys are working through, talking things, hear a bit of a commotion going off on the other side of the room. Seems some people are kind of like talking loudly, shouting, and then turns into like what seems to be panic screams.
Oh my gumdrops, that's not good. What's going on? What do we do?
We need to find out what's going on.
Okay, what's going on?
I'm gonna run that way.
She's gonna flitter
and
that
pop
way
out.
as well.
So as you guys run away from your machine, Tangle, are you with them?
No.
No, you're just standing there? Okay. He's still in thought.
He's thunking real hard.
He is thunking. As you guys run over, you see on the far end of this,
What's happening? What's going on? What do we need?
you see that there's a machine that another machine has gone haywire, except this time, it's spitting out a bunch of toy soldiers. These toy soldiers, like nutcrackers, essentially, looking things. They're cranking them out, except these aren't just toys. They're actually running around.
I freaking knew
And they're
it.
shooting at people, and they're clubbing at people.
Fireball!
Yeah. Fireball.
Oh, my frosting! Warkas, they're shooting people. What do we do?
Shoot them back. I'm gonna cast firebolt at the ninja.
Don't have a gun, but wow, that worked really nice. Fairy fire, and she's gonna cast fairy fire.
I mean, it will help.
The saving throw is a dexterity of 16.
Oh, wow. They just missed it.
Sweet.
I rolled low enough. I rolled a 14 on the die, and I was like, oh, no. But yes, they're not very nimble. Let's put it that way. They're toy soldiers. They're little toys. But yeah, they're rolling forth. So what's your minimum firebolt damage there, Warkas?
I get 4 d10s.
Okay. So it'll be 4d10, potential 40 damage right off the bat. So, go for it. Roll attack, and it's just for a single target, right?
For a single target, yeah. And I'm getting... is advantage applied to all of them due to the fairy fire, or...
So, there are a number of toy soldiers that are able to fit in a 20-foot cube. 20 by 20. So, that's at least 16 different toy soldiers that have been affected by this fairy fire. So, you can go ahead and have advantage all day long for a bit.
Holly is just gonna go, oh, I have an idea. And she's gonna send message to Tangle. Tangle, I need you to pay attention. You have to go unplug the machine. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep coming out. And then there's gonna be more and more. And then the mayhem. Please go. Can you unplug it?
He'll look over, see the commotion, and then run for the thing.
Absolutely. Okay. So, seeing all these toy soldiers running amok, and then a firebolt being blasted at them, yes, you will have advantage with that firebolt. So go ahead and give me that roll, because you guys just straight up just went in right into it. Fairy fire, firebolt. Like, oh my gosh.
Well, she saw him doing the firebolt, and she's like, if I do fairy fire, it'll give him, like, advantage. Yeah.
For the attack, it's gonna be 29.
Well, that's gonna hit for sure. Hey, let me just ask you, short of a natural one, with the natural 2, what is your result?
The natural 2, it would be 13.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. So you hit 1. Go ahead and roll your damage on that.
Oh, that's weird. 2 9s and 2 1s. So 20 damage.
Oh, okay. That did not feel good, but they're still up and running. So the one that you hit, it hits it. Now it is a wooden toy soldier, so therefore the fire does seem to hurt it a little bit extra. It's still running around, though. It's not down. It's like basically, you set it on fire. It's just going to keep going, though.
Gotcha.
Yep.
How close am I to these toy soldiers?
Well, you ran up with him, so you're right up on him, essentially.
She is going to throw her ball bearings out to try and make them all fall down.
Okay. Real quick, let's give Tangle a move real quick. What were you wanting to do,
Oh,
Tangle?
sorry. Are we in combat?
Kind of, but like this is a...
Well, sorry. We did not roll initiatives.
No, I'm aware.
That's what he's saying. There was no initiative rolled.
Oh, yeah, so Tangle, did you have something you wanted to do? Because you said you were running over there.
So he's going to run over to where the power box is, and instead of pulling them out this time, he is going to pull his maul off his back, his old stumpy, and he's just gonna strike it to just try and break it.
Okay. On the machine itself or on the plug?
On the power box.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
That
Because
has all the
I remember
plugs
last time
in
we
it.
talked about the wall of plugs or whatever it was.
Yeah, I jumped up there and pulled them down, but this time
Yeah.
I'm just
I wasn't sure. I wanted to
straight
make sure I
hammer
knew.
striking the power box.
Yeah. Roll me that attack, sir.
36.
36. Again, what's your lowest you can roll on that? I forgot. It was like a 20 something.
I have a 23.
Yep. So short of a natural 1, you're gonna hit a 24, or sorry, 25, because with a natural 2, it's gonna be a 25
Yeah.
every time. I may not have to ask you to roll much for attack.
I just have to roll to not roll a 1.
You guys are very skilled in what you do. Just put it that way. Yes. So you roll in to hit the box with that. Now roll damage on that, sir.
15.
Okay, 15 damage on this thing. Okay, it's still holding pretty strong. That bash did hurt it, and you see some sparks flying, but it's still on. Holly.
So first, can Puff go help him by raining and using his little thunder to try and get the power off?
Basically soaking this thing in
Whatever
in
it
water
takes.
to yeah, no, I get it. I love it. That's creative. You have a homunculus. You can use it.
So she's
So
gonna
you're
turn to
saying
Puff.
Send him up there saying, get sad.
She's gonna turn to Puff and just tell him, okay, I need you to focus. I need you to channel your anger and channel your sadness because a lot of people are gonna die and that should make us sad and angry. Go over to Tangle and help him shut down this machine. And then she's also, as he's flittering away, she wants to throw ball bearings out to try and trip up as many as possible. And she has a lot of ball bearings, I'm pretty sure. So she's gonna
How many did you take?
1,000.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'll say here is that are you throwing all 1,000 out there?
Absolutely,
Oh,
if I
just
need to.
you guys just watch as these metal ball bearings roll across this floor. There are a bunch of the soldiers that have just fallen, and they fall over. And then what'll happen, real quick, I'm gonna roll an attack from our good old little soldier boys. What is all y'all's ACs?
At the moment, 15.
Okay.
13.
My AC is a 13.
Well then, here's what happens.
Mine's a 17.
17, okay. There's some shots going off left and right with these toy soldiers popping off, just little pow, 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 pow. And these things are not necessarily the most damaging, but they are not fun. So what happens is, Holly, you don't get hit whatsoever. There's just a bunch going on, like a bunch of being shot off around you. Warkas, what happens with you is you actually end up getting hit for 12 damage on one of them.
I have shield to react.
Okay, what does that put it up to?
20.
20. Okay, then what happens is as it comes to you, it just magically ping, ping, flicks off of there. And then for good old Tangle, working on the electric box, a natural 20 came your way. So actually, they're going to hit you for a 24, sir.
Jeez.
But the thing is, he can freaking take it. He's got BBEG HP, okay?
He is the shield.
He is the shield. So with that, we're back at the top of the order. And like, well, I mean, at this point, you guys can kind of work in tandem because they are going after you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So there's really doesn't matter what order you guys go into. It's you versus them, you know.
Okay.
Holly's gonna run up to the microphone and just yell for everyone else to leave. She's just gonna grab it and just say, everyone get out, we'll take care of this.
The people that are around have been running around, obviously, scared of this. People who are just now kind of being aware of the chaos see this and go, yeah, I'm getting out of here. They clear the floor as fast as they can. The floor is now clear except for you guys and the soldiers.
After being shot, I rage.
There it is.
And rage now lasts 10 minutes.
Really?
Yes.
Not just a minute, huh?
No. I think
Dang.
it's called enduring rage, or no, relentless rage.
It's a long rage.
Yeah, now, and I don't have to do anything to reactivate it. It's just now
Yeah,
that's the way it is.
That's the 2024 rules, if I'm not mistaken.
Another question that I have at this point, because of the way that my particular rage works, I have to ask this question. Do any of these creatures have either A, legendary actions, can they cast spells, or were they summoned?
They cannot cast spells. All physical attacks. Or ranged. What was the first one?
Legendary actions, I'm assuming.
No legendary actions.
Were they summoned?
No, not technically, because they are coming from the machine. They're toys from the machine. So they weren't summoned.
Okay. Because that matters on the amount of damage I can do to them.
Gotcha.
I will strike the machine again. Not the machine, but the power box.
Yes.
And this time, I'm going to switch out to the Candy King Club.
Haha.
Nat 20.
Oh, wow.
The damage on the crit is 1d8 plus 7, so that's 15. 15 plus the 2d6s in cold damage makes it 27. So 27 plus the 3 that I get for Weapon of Sweet Destruction. So it makes it a 30. I'm adding all the bonuses you gave me.
Good gracious.
Yeah, so that's 30 on that.
I gave him
However,
this.
there's more. Before I even need to roll anything else.
But wait, there's more.
Overwhelming Strike. When you roll a 20 on the d20 for an attack roll, you can deal 24 extra damage to the target. That extra damage type is the same as the attack's type. So it'd be 30 plus 24, so 54 damage.
Good night.
Do I need to roll for more? Like, do I need to do my normal roll now, or did I destroy the box?
I want you to roll your
the rest of
dice,
the
because I
damage.
just want to see what everything is.
Do I make it irreparable?
That's what I want to know.
Tangle destroy box. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 21. So 54 plus 21, 75.
75 damage on this giant hit from this Candy Cane Club. You see frost going everywhere because of this cold damage. But then on top of that, there's a rain cloud above it, just raining his heart out, trying to like get it wet and everything. So you see,
Don't forget the zappy zaps. He can zap it when needed.
he's happy, but like he's got like a cold, and then like sparks coming off it from like getting on the fritz, and then being rained on. More sparks are coming off, and this thing gets hit hard. I need you to roll another 20 for me real quick and tell me the results. Just the straight up die.
16.
16 on
Also
the die.
with the club, the great club, I have the push mastery. So not only have I struck it, but I've also shoved it off of its hinges away 10 feet.
With this, you hit, and then seemingly magically out of nowhere, you feel this whirl of magic as an icicle rain comes down, hitting this thing even harder, doing an extra 2d6 cold damage to it and any of the toy soldiers within a 5-foot distance of this electric box.
That's a wild dude. 11.
11.
Yeah.
Yes, with 11 more damage, but then also some of the toy soldiers taking 11 damage, at least 2 of them, with this ice storm. You guys watch as icicles just rain from above. And then Warkas, with your magic knowledge, you would see that, and you would be able to tell that didn't seem to come from the weapon.
Okay.
Yep. Do with that what you will. Anyway, you're casting Fireball?
That was only my first attack.
Oh gosh, yeah, you have more.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I will tell you right now, with that 75 plus the extra damage, this thing just goes
86, yeah.
Yep, and so this and like 3 other machines
And it
power
goes
off.
flying.
Yeah.
Oh, do I hit anything with it when it goes flying off the wall?
You see, yeah, actually what happens is it skids along and it hits 7 of the toy soldiers, like just scraping across the floor.
Nice.
Good gracious. So then, yeah, Tangle, you have another attack with your freaking crit.
That was awesome. So I will make that strike again against the nearest.
The Candy Cane boy?
Yeah, I'm able to move. So I will use movement speed to rush into the middle of her fairy fire area where they're all at.
Mm-hmm.
Once I arrive in the middle, I will just strike the closest one to one when I get into the center. So let's see, 23, 19, 30, 40, 44?
44, good gracious.
42. And so that's 15 on the attack, and then an additional 11 straight damage and 6 cold damage.
Okay. So with the 17, yeah, that definitely affects one of them. They're still up, but it hurts. Not fun.
And I push it 10 feet straight away from me.
So blasting it into another toy soldier, essentially. Warkas, you had something?
At the moment, I'm just gonna stick with Fireball.
So, like, that Tangle's in range now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Something to think about.
Okay.
When I rage, I activate a spell shield that when my rage is active, I radiate a spell-consuming aura that's a 30-feet emanation, originating from me. Me and any one of my allies gain a bonus to saving throws against spells equal to my rage damage bonus.
Okay.
So
okay, that does.
I also have a lot of HP.
I'm having
So it's
flashbacks
fine.
from hurting Cloak.
I am
And I'm
not
like-
Cloak. I'm a big beefy boy.
I know.
When you were
but
just ripping on the freaking Tesla
And
coil.
he survived too.
he
So
did.
it's
Not with
okay.
help from me.
It's fine.
Okay. Then
I
we'll-
knew what I was doing after you said what you wanted to do. I knew what I was doing going into that space.
Hmm?
I'm fine. Don't even worry. I'm a barbarian. The job is to not worry about me.
Right. Okay, then I'll just. I'm gonna just go with. So I am gonna go with Fireball and try to hit a bunch of these guys at the same time. Yeah, I'm gonna be targeting the same area.
Okay.
The level I'm casting it at is gonna be 3rd level, so I get 8d6. And it's gonna be a dex save of 19.
So they're gonna fail, which means they take a full. And then it's also fire, so that's ouchies for sure.
We're gonna clean up this mess right quick.
What do I need to pass?
19.
Yeah, 19 dex save, which will reduce damage by half, but then you are raging, which also reduces damage by half.
You actually gained health.
Somehow we've negated it so much you actually gain some health.
So that's gonna be 28 damage.
28 damage, okay, for all of them, which, you know, given their wood, and I've been very blatantly saying that it hurts them even worse, means they get double damage.
I think you've mentioned once or maybe that they're wood, that they're made of wood. Because they're made of wood.
28 times 2 is 56. So the one that you've already damaged and the one that he's already damaged, they're gone. However, the rest of them are still up. They're just not feeling that great. Like they're still running around. They're fully on fire. They are still marching along, but they are starting to fall apart.
Okay, so I hit more than just 2.
No, you
But
hit
the other ones are
you said it was like a 20-foot area, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, you have a lot more and hit a bunch of them. Now, as far as Tangle, how did you fare on your save?
I got a 20.
Okay, so therefore you definitely reduce that to half, which is 14, and then you're raging, so you take half damage on that anyway. So that's 7.
It just kind of brushes off one of his braids.
Yes, so that's hardcore. A bunch of them just get severely damaged. Several of them just die outright. Then several more of them are still falling over from the ball bearings going across the floor and everything.
So Holly is going to do Thunderclap, and it's a saving throw, Constitution of 16.
Okay, again, that is the second 3 I rolled in a row. What was the damage on that?
46. So Holly's going to run up and cast Thunderclap on as many as she possibly can then.
So yes, you rush up to the crowd of, like, again, the burning ones, actually, what's going on, and you like do your thunderclap.
Hoping to blow them to smithereens.
Well, and one of them just completely turns to dust. Like, just, you roll your damage, because I want to see what you actually roll.
18.
So 18 damage?
Si, senor.
Yep. So yeah, for sure, one of them that you hit just gets kind of blown to dust, essentially. And what happens is actually with that thunderclap, I don't know if it's explicitly stated in this one. I think it's actually the thunder wave. I think with thunder wave, I think you actually get blown back 10 feet. The person, the target, or whatever. But in this case, I'm going to say you hit it so hard, it goes and it rushes into another soldier, and just they both turn to dust. But yes, as the battle goes on, you guys are able to easily clean up this area. There is some scorch damage to the floor. Not sure where that came from, obviously. So
No idea. There's not glitter on it either.
There's glitter.
There totally was not glitter put
There's
into
glitter
her thunderclap.
everywhere.
No, she 100% has glitter in her thunderclap. Are you kidding me?
So
Absolutely.
You guys get everything cleared away, and then all of a sudden, Mr. Minstix and Tom Tinsel come back. Like, they rush in, ready to help, and they're like, oh, you appear to have taken care of the soldiers.
Yeah, they're like pretty much gone. They are so last season.
The machine is off, and you
I
fill the
mean-
ball,
Warkas just glances at Tangle.
I've now gone to work on the machine.
Oh, did you mean you were like working on fixing the machine, or you mean like you're just bashing the machine more? Never mind. I thought you were trying to make it look like you hadn't broken it, and you were like just cranking away.
Nope.
Yes, you're just bashing the machine even further, and then just like, oh, I
Yeah.
see he is just bent on destroying the machine entirely. Perhaps we should stop him? I'm not stopping him. Like,
You can try.
I'm gonna get it out of his system. I've dealt with too much recently.
Are you feeling better, Mr. Tinsel?
Yes, it's been a weird week trying to get back in the swing of things, and also wondering if there's anybody who's been trying to pretend to be me on the backside.
I'm gonna Misty Step as he mentions that right behind him. Just glance at his neck. Is it
You
there?
just keep putting it there every hour.
I started saying, you keep showing up and just putting it back on there, like.
He gets no sleep.
It's been a week.
Every hour.
I have
he's
to touch
in
him,
his
right?
Room.
No.
No, you don't have to touch him.
Prestidigitation. No
But
Within
you
within
have to
your
do it
range.
every hour, though.
Well, part of my abilities is that I can create things like clocks.
Okay.
So I literally have a timer created on a clock just to reset the spell.
Just every like, good gracious. Do you sleep?
Do I need to? I actually don't know what a gnome's habit is. If that's getting too ridiculous, I'll just say...
This is not ridiculous. You do whatever you want. It's funny. So, yeah, you're checking the thing every time you see him, essentially. It's still there. Nothing's moved.
This time it was a set of jingle bells. They're going to be red and green jingle bells.
Yes, a set of jingle bells. Okay, yes. And what he does is he's like, what are you doing back there?
Just checking things out. You look good.
Okay, yeah, that's weird.
Don't worry about it.
So he's just kind of like, so what happened here exactly? Like, what we just heard that there was some craziness going on, and
the machines, you know what they were doing a while back? Spitting out all the gifts really fast and overloading. They were doing that again, but with toy soldiers, which then came to life, and then we kind of had to light them on fire and turn them to ash. And Tangle took care of the machine. He stopped it. He's still stopping it, but he did stop it. He's over efficient in stopping it, quite honestly.
He's very, by the way,
he's enthusiastic about making sure that machine stops and doesn't start ever again. Holly tripped up the toy soldiers, made sure that they couldn't really soldier much, and cast some fairy fire on them, and yeah, we took care of it.
Okay, well, very good. I much appreciated. This floor seems to be out of commission for now. We probably should do some repairs and take Mr. Tangle away from the machine.
I feel like you might want to let him just work things out a little bit longer. I'm sure he'll tucker himself
once
out
he's
after.
stopped. I mean, because I don't want him to go continue on to other machines. It's not my preference that he were to go to do that to other machines. So let us make sure he gets it all out, and then he's able to kind of. Are you able to control him? Do you know how to? Is there command words or something like?
No,
give him
he's
treats?
his own person. I wouldn't do that to a friend.
Do you give him treats, or like does he?
No, he
That's
can...
like definitely offensive. Like, he thought the hey comment was offensive, but oh my Garland, that is way more offensive than what I said. Saying.
I'm sure he enjoys...
I'm referring to him in this state. I know that when it comes to barbarians, they have a very hard time coming out of the rage. I'm just saying.
Did you offer him some hot chocolate?
I didn't even think about that, actually. So he'll run over to the break room real quick, come back with a saucer and a cup with hot chocolate, and he'll like just stand near the machine, not where he's within range of getting hit, but he's just looking at all the ice damage being done to the machine over and over again for Mr. Tangle.
So the smell of the hot cocoa, he's kind of like, it's wafting into his nose, and the lights that are like this really bright, like red and green, like very brightly colored, will slowly start to flicker and dim down as he slows his hits down to him just holding the club at his side and breathing heavy. Oh, it's very nice.
Look over at the
Is that hot chocolate?
Yes, Tangle, it is hot chocolate. Would you like some?
That would be amazing. Do you have any marshmallows?
I can get you some marshmallows.
Oh, that'd be wonderful. What about the ones that Warkas has? He has the best.
Oh yeah, that's right. I could go get some marshmallows. Just give me a moment. I actually have to dash back to my room because I wasn't carrying my sock at the moment.
I love how you canonically just, instead of going, oh yeah, I have my sock on me, like stocking on me or whatever, you're like, oh, I didn't have it. I left it in my room.
I feel like that would have been a little too convenient, and I wasn't using it while we were fighting or anything.
Fair enough, yeah.
Yeah, so I go and grab it.
Cool. Come back with a giant marshmallow for your. It's actually bigger. It's actually bigger than the cup itself. It's.
I had to really concentrate on this one.
You'll put it in like on top, and like let it soak up all of the hot chocolate, and then hand the saucer and cup back.
So you just have a marshmallow of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Kind of like a weird little sponge.
This is an old family tradition. It's very tasty.
That's quite ingenious. I never thought about that. Large enough marshmallow to suck up all the goodness.
It takes out the middleman of having to drink and eat and use 2 hands. You just...
I'm gonna go get myself a cup.
Yes, everyone take a quick break after what you've done. Once you've rested up for a bit, would you mind coming down to the assembly room F? We've moved everyone to that room for right now to kind of, well, quite frankly, to keep them distracted. We don't want them to be too caught up in what's going on here, but if you wouldn't mind helping us out there as well. Once you've rested up, take your time.
I feel like Tangle and his friends are more bodyguards now.
Yeah, we've definitely taken a more assertive role.
But we still have to wrap presents.
But we still have to.
And I'm still not very good at that.
You're getting a bit quicker. You're getting a bit quicker.
Do you know how many presents I pushed down that you guys didn't wrap?
That's just because you're like a little bit faster, and plus, I mean, it takes time to get that much glitter on a present.
Was there a really long time?
Yeah.
And you guys weren't there anymore?
Tom Tinsel, who hasn't
Yeah.
left yet, is like, were you adding glitter to the presents before they're wrapped?
Who
Or
are we
when
talking
they're
about?
wrapped?
What?
She does really good glitter wrapping paper.
You use...
She just smiles at him.
She puts glitter on everything.
Even in my thunderclap, okay? Did you see that glitter?
You asked her to help.
Is that where all this glitter's from? This is not a designated glitter area. Oh my gosh.
Remember, it's biodegradable and it's totally environmentally friendly. I can go through my spiel again if you really want me to.
And he's walking away. So he's...
Assembly room F?
F like for follow
Sure, yeah.
or just frosting.
Or just one of the letters in the alphabet. Yeah.
Like, we're in the North Pole at Santa's workshop.
Well, not everything
No. We need themed assembly room names. Absolutely. I am on it.
I think
I
we
will
should head
have
over
the
to
most
Assembly F.
sparkly, amazing names for these, and they will all be jolly and festive.
Tinsel is walking away.
Festive! That starts with the F.
She's gonna be talking.
Tinsel
about
is walking away. All right, so you guys are all heading over to Assembly Room F?
Yeah.
As you walk into Assembly Room F, look over the floor, you see, standing there already is Mr. Minstix, as you and Tom Tinsel and all walk up. Mr. Minstix is just standing there at the doorway, staring out over the assembly room floor. You guys are a little bit elevated, so you're able to see like the whole floor from where you're standing when you walk in. And then you guys, as you walk behind, you see him staring out onto a room of absolute chaos. You see there are more toy soldiers that are on the floor going crazy. But you also see...
I hate these guys already.
You also see baby dolls running around screeching insanely loud. Like, not really necessarily doing damage, but more just causing chaos. You have candy canes that are going off the assembly line to like be added, candy to gift baskets and stuff like that. As they are coming off the line, they are actually charging shortly after and exploding left and right. There are popcorn machines that are little miniature popcorn machines that you can get for kids or something like that. Overproducing. There's over in the side of the room there is just popcorn everywhere. There are a bunch of teddy bears that are going crazy as well. They are like stuffing is basically like every time they kicks them or whatever, stuffing just goes everywhere, starts filling the room. They're getting larger and larger as time goes on. So a bunch of chaos going on left and right. Mr. Minstick stands out and goes, "Oh my gumdrops."
Hey party people, thank you so much for listening and coming on this adventure with us. Please like, share, and subscribe to the Dice Party podcast, and also please rate our podcast on your favorite podcast platform. You can also find us on social media, that way you can keep up with all the latest Dice Party news. I hope you'll join us on our next adventure. See you later.